I've lost my wife. He's 8 and he's lost his mother. So how the hell am I gonna be any use to him? He cried for, I don't know, he cried for a few hours, and I just sat with him and had my arm around him. I was just telling him I loved him, and I remember him. He said to me, he turned around. I just told him it was an accident. I didn't tell him. I didn't say anything about a car or anything. And I think in his little head, he just assumed it was the plane crashed.
Okay.
And he just said, does that mean they're all dead? As in his granddad and his uncles and his auntie. And I said, no, Liam, no, it wasn't a plane. And, pure 8-year-old, he turns around and he goes, well, I suppose that's good then, Daddy. Once we were up at the grave then, and it was just silent. And I could just hear him crying in the background. And I thought, that's enough. That's enough. And I went over and I just grabbed him and we walked out and just got out of that graveyard. For an 8-year-old, he's just phenomenal. He's dragged me through this. I remember, the first few weeks, he just slept in my bed with me, and he got into bed one night and he kept going, sighing beside me with his back to me, and he kept sighing, and I just says, are you all right, Liam? It's okay if you're upset over Mammy, it's okay. And he was upset, and I just started rubbing his hair, because he just went to his mother for cuddles, and I didn't get a look in. I remember thinking, I'm going to have to start, taking on parts of Claire's role. And I remember rubbing his hair, and he just turns around and he goes, what are you doing? I was like, this is what Mammy you do. Mammy, rub your head. And he goes, no, stop, please. Okay.